We have hot news from Hollywood. Scream 8, Tony Stark and Secret Wars, Fail of Supergirl, and new Resident Evil. Cook your coffee, take a donut, and let's go. Seasons change, and another Scream movie has cycled through theaters. Scream 7 broke franchise records by clearing the $200 million mark at the box office. Naturally, those numbers have ensured that another Ghostface slasher is barreling down on us, and truly, there is no place left for us to hide. Now, The Hollywood Reporter reports that Scream 8 is officially in the works. Despite the fiscal success of Scream 7, many critics agree that what was once a hip, modern take on horror has merely become one of the tedious franchises it spoofed. That the new film leaned into nostalgia is no secret, and it reaped some notable rewards for doing so. This turn might suggest that in the next film, franchise mainstay Gale Weathers will be stuck in the same zone she's been in for the last few films. Morning Dewey, running people over, chasing the latest scoop, and throwing out some killer one-liners along the way. And the fans have a theory that Gale will be the next Ghostface. It will be something like the recent I Know What You Did Last Summer, where Ray Bronson, played by Freddie Prinze Jr., became a murder. And perhaps something same like that we can see in the sequel of Scream. We'll see. Now we turn to Marvel rumors. Robert Downey Jr. will fight Robert Downey Jr. in Secret Wars. Several insiders who leaked the exact contents of the Spider-Man trailer claimed that Dr. Doom will battle Iron Man, but not in Doomsday, it will be in Secret Wars. Strictly speaking, this is not only insiders, but also a logical assumption. Doomsday is hyping up the return of Captain America, but the stakes need to be raised in the next films. And of course, would be a good idea for Marvel to present Iron Man in the sequel of Doomsday and make a present for fans. The question is what kind of Iron Man it will be. The first option is different Tony from Multiverse, who's still alive. The second option that it will be exactly our own Tony, who died in Avengers Endgame. Dr. Doom's level of power in Secret Wars comic allowed him to resurrect not only people, but entire universes. The power that Victor Von Doom gained in the comic is so immense that he could stitch together a world from the remains of other universes as easily as pie. Now let's move to DC. James Gunn shared a new trailer of Supergirl, and the video finally garnered only 9% of dislikes, which is not so bad. But unfortunately, the views aren't so great. 9 million in 24 hours versus 12 million for Gunn's Superman. And it is better not mention the Spider-Man's views. Besides, the polls show that only 10% of respondents are ready to go to cinema to watch Supergirl. Another 25% are going to watch digitally or not at all. All stated above reflects the majority opinion that the miracle is needed for Supergirl to be financially successfully. For now, the main hope is Lobo. The new trailer showed his iconic hook, a motorcycle, and of course alcoholism. It also hinted that Lobo and Supergirl will not be enemies, but rather unexpected colleagues working against a common enemy. Momoa is longtime fan of Lobo and has wanted to play him in DC for 15 years. Moreover, the second trailer revealed all the cards. Just like in the comics, Supergirl also flew away from Krypton. The trailer shows the destruction of the planet, as well as Zor-El, the brother of Jor-El, who send Kara and Krypto to Earth. Krypto will be wounded by the villain Cream, the space pirate, and Kara will search for him to revenge and find antidote to help Krypto. The villain Cream is played by Matthias Schoenaerts, and to be frankly, he looks like some kind of Shoker face in Guardian of the Galaxy. It is not that villain whom fans are waiting for. Kevin Smith is one of the main geeks of the planet, said that he does not rule out the Zack Snyder's return. And Matt Reeves' universe will most likely end after Batman 2. Robert Pattinson announced the imminent start of filming, but it looks like the originally planned trilogy will not happen, partly because Warner Brothers is unlikely to agree to wait another 7 years for Reeves to develop a script, but also because Reeves himself has already signed on to another project. He will direct the film adaptation of the book Bonfire of the Vanities for Apple. A film about it was already released in '90s starring Tom Hanks, and now Apple is planning the expensive TV series. Taking into account the hellishly slow work schedule of Reeves, it is very unlikely that he will combine the work on the series, and especially for several seasons, and Batman 3. Probably Warner Brothers told him he should not hope to direct the third part of Batman due to his slow schedule, and knowing it, Matt Reeves decided to sign on to another project. And now news about Resident Evil. According to a recent test screening report, Zach Cregger's Resident Evil movie has very little to do with the survival horror video games it's based on. Though the original Resident Evil movies starring Mila Jovovich certainly found an audience, for many fans of the long-running survival horror video game series, we still haven't had a really great adaptation. All fans over the world fully expect that to change with Zach Cregger at the helm of the upcoming reboot, but early reactions indicate that the weapons director won't be sticking as close to games as initial reports suggested. But the viewers noted that the film is entirely built around tension. One attendee said that it is a horror version of Fury Road, and he assured that all the fans will be happy with the plot and action of the movie. The plot will be narrow and not overloading with unnecessary dialogues and actions. Very interesting what they prepare for us. Put your like, comment, and subscribe. See you!